This is the International Association of Woodcarvers with Blake Lunsford and Nate Levy, coming to you from North Alabama Woodcarvers Association, Huntsville, Alabama.
And this is Tommy Thigpen right here. Welcome.
You don't have to.
All right. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the International Association of Woodcarvers. Today is Saturday, November the 4th. I'm coming to you live from North Alabama Woodcarvers Association from Huntsville, Alabama, sunny Huntsville. Here at the show today, I'm going to be taking you all around and showing you the show, talking a little bit about what they have going on here. We're going to interview the president of their club here and talk a little bit about where they've come from and why this is a big event for them. So I appreciate y'all taking time out this afternoon to come in and meet with us. Before we get started, and this is something new that we've decided we want to do, we've had some discussions about defeat and baseball and things that have happened here recently in the World Series. And we're going to ask Dave Stetson to come in and give us a little word of wisdom. We're going to start having Dave Stetson's words of wisdom before each meeting. So, Dave, I want to go ahead and turn it over to you. See if you can share a little word of wisdom to us.
All right. I thought I was going to have some time to figure this out, but this is a quote from Mark Twain. He says, "There's no such thing as an original idea." And we're going to see a lot of original ideas at the show you're doing there, Blake. But that was a quote from Mark Twain. But Einstein argued that each person has a unique perspective that lends itself to originality. So it goes both ways.
And there is words of wisdom by Dave Stetson. Dave, I appreciate you doing that. I want to tell you a little bit about what we've got coming up as far as our meetings go. So next Saturday, Dave and I are both going to be tied up. So we're actually not going to have a meeting next Saturday. On November the 18th, Dave Stetson, our guest there, is going to come on and do a presentation for us. We've had Dave on a few times. He's been gracious enough and willing to come in and broadcast with us and maybe do a demonstration or talk a little bit about some stuff that he's got coming up. So that'll be on November the 18th. On November the 25th, we're going to take that week off for Thanksgiving. So just mark your calendars. We won't have a meeting on the 25th. Again, we're kind of ramping up for holiday season and the end of the year. On the 2nd of December, again, we're going to have Timmy Yusuf in. And again, that reminds me that this is truly an international show. Timmy's from England. He's going to come in. He's going to talk about his wood carving journey and kind of what got him into wood carving, and it should be an interesting show. So that'll be on the 2nd. And then as I announced last week, we've been doing this show or this meeting almost 4 years now. And when I started this, I told Dave and then Tom Bates, I said, I don't want this to be about me. I want to be about showing and sharing wood carving. So I've chosen specifically not to do a demonstration up until now. But with a little encouragement, they've asked me to come in and do a demonstration. So on December the 9th, I'll be coming in and doing a demonstration, hopefully go through a carving and talk a little bit about my process and stuff. So put that on your calendar for December the 9th. We're going to continue to work on trying to get some other presenters to come in with us. And then I'll be working on the schedule for the beginning of the year. I've met and talked to some of the carvers here. I'm going to hopefully get some of them on the schedule, and hopefully we can have some new faces in here so that we can share carving with other people. Want to remind you all on December the 2nd and 3rd, Dale Green's going to be doing a class on Light the Way Santa. So if you're interested in that class, make sure you reach out to Dale Green and get signed up for it. I know some of you came into the meeting today from Dave Stetson's class. He's doing a Santa class. And again, I appreciate you all joining us today. And then in January, Janet Cordell's going to be doing a live class. She's going to be doing a horsehead class. So if you're interested in that, you can find the information out on Woodcarving Academy. If you haven't checked that out, make sure you go out and check out Woodcarving Academy. There's a lot of free information out there regarding these workshops. It's a subscription-based site. So if you want to sign up, you can go sign up for a month, 3 months, or a year. And there's a lot of good classes that's been recorded out there that you can go out and check out and work through at your own pace. And that's the best thing about Woodcarving Academy is you see all the instruction and you can work through it as quickly or as slow as you want to. You can rewind it, go back, rewatch it. So make sure you check out Woodcarving Academy. Having said all that, Dave, am I missing anything? Is there anything you know of that I'm missing?
I think you're right on task with everything right now, bro.
Okay. What I want to do is I'm going to unplug. I'm going to take my laptop around. Hopefully the Wi-Fi will be good where I can walk around and show you all some of the show. Tell you a little bit about kind of how this has gone on. The presenters or the demonstrators or whatever were able to come in and get a table. They have their own carvings that are set up here. They were able to take pieces from their tables and put them into the show. There they were judged yesterday morning. Once ribbons were awarded and the people that won Best of Show and stuff were awarded, then they were able to bring their carvings back out to their tables and put them out there with a ribbon. So as I'm going through here, you'll be able to see some of the ribbons. You'll see some of the people here at the show that's presenting and interacting. There's been demonstrations. So I think we had 3 or 4 demonstrations yesterday, which were live demonstrations. We had 2 today. I did one again on Santa, just, one of my regular Santa Clauses. Tried to get it done. Worked on it some today just to try to finish it up. But we've had everything from carving eyes and noses to relief carving by Bob Statlander. Just a bunch of different things, and it's been a good time. So if you haven't put it on your schedule or haven't planned, you need to try to get down here to North Alabama and join us next year. Hopefully it'll be about the same time and about the same location. We'll be talking to the president of the club about that here shortly. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to undo this, start walking around the show a little bit and show you some of the things that are available. Dave, just let me know if I get too shaky, and I'm going to reverse the camera. Can you see that, Dave?
Yep, I can see it. Just make sure you don't move super fast.
That's hard for me because, I'm stealthy.
I know you're the Flash, man.
So here's my setup. My lovely wife. Say hello, Rachel.
Hello.
Hey. We've been here advertising the International Association of Woodcarvers, hats and stickers and all those kinds of things. So I'm just going to walk around the show. And again, this show is unique in the fact that it's not just one particular type of carving or any single particular type. You'll see all kinds of different carvings. You got people in that's talking to vendors and buying things. You got people with turn bowls. A lot of natural wood carvings here. How are you doing, Jose? Good. How are you? Good. You're on live with the International Association of Woodcarvers. We're just showing a little bit of your work. You use a lot of cedar?
I do. I enjoy carving cedar. The smell and the way it cuts.
Nice. You do some great stuff. I'm going to go ahead and pan down here and show some of this. Again, everybody who has a table has the option to sell their work, so it's a good opportunity to come in if you're a collector and pick up some unique items. There we go. Thank you, Jose.
Thank you.
How's it going? Over here with the International Association of Woodcarvers.
Glad to have you here.
Well, put the camera on here. Introduce yourself for us.
My name is John Bloodworth. I'm the vice president of the Novel Club.
Nice. Tell us a little bit, John, about this show and kind of what you all have going on here today.
I think it's been going on for 30 some odd years, 34 years, I think it is. And we had to bow out for a few years because of COVID. That was tickled to get back at it.
Nice.
We usually have quite a few really, really good carvers come in and participate, which allows us to learn a lot more techniques and have a lot of fun.
Nice. So I've asked John to maybe come on one of our shows and do a demonstration. I'll show you some of his work on here. Hopefully you'll be seeing his face again. Looks like he won a few ribbons, which is nice. Thank you, John. I appreciate it, buddy.
Thank you.
We got some comfort birds.
You locked up with me for a second, Blake. Hold on one second. Let the buffering catch up to you. There we go.
We're good?
Yes, we're good now.
Am I moving slow enough for you?
You are. You just hit a bad area.
Okay. We're using the Wi-Fi here. The show is at a church, Trinity Methodist Church, and they've been generous enough to let us use their Wi-Fi. So hopefully it stays pretty consistent. Very cool stuff here. Hi. You gentlemen are on with the International Association of Woodcarvers. Take them through and show a little bit about what y'all are doing. Very cool stuff. How are you doing? You all right? A lot of cool turn bowls. Thank you, sir. So over here is kind of the registration area. Tommy Thigpen's back there hiding behind the sign.
We lost you again, Blake. Kind of. There we go. Back. It's back now.
We're good.
Yeah, we're good.
They have a Carver's Choice and People's Choice that they've been voting on here. Hello, Charlie. As good as it gets right here, huh? So as you can see, it's just a great variety of things. Got a knife maker, and also have fishing lures over here, so that's very cool. This is Tree to Treasure wood carvings. Some really nice knives. Great price on them. We are on with the International Association of Woodcarvers, so we're broadcasting live right now up there. Zoom in on some of the fishing lures here he has. There's his process. If anybody's looking for a dockyard pouch, there's some pouches for your dockyards. Very cool. Oh, yeah? And we have some people here from the Netherlands. I'll tell them to say hello. You're with the International Association of Woodcarvers, so we're broadcasting live on Zoom. So there's a whole group of people that's watching online right now, and then we'll put this out on YouTube. So welcome, welcome to the show.
Yeah,
welcome to the International Association of Woodcarvers.
Beautiful.
Thank you. From the Netherlands. And this morning I advertised the Windy Cape Studios. If anybody's looking for bases for your carvings, this is a good resource here. I'll try to slide around here so you can see. Tell me about your bases. And introduce yourself if you would, please.
My name's Josh Walters, Windy Cape Studios. We make bases for all different types of carving, bases and plaques. We do custom designs, so if you don't see something on our website, you can get in contact with me. We can work something out. And we make them mostly walnut, cherry, but we also do, as far as pedestals for wildlife carvers, we find pearl, spalted maple, and we also have some products for wood burning artists. We make a plaque for wood burning artists. This is basswood here. And it also duals as something that you can mount carvings on.
Fantastic. So if anybody is looking for bases, they can reach out to you on your website?
On our website, there's a phone number there and an email that you can get a hold of us.
Fantastic. So again, it is Windy Cape Studios. I'm going to show you the bases again. If you're interested in those, reach out to them. I know a lot of people don't like to make their own bases, but they really want something that can accent their carvings. So this is the place to go. So make sure you reach out and check those out. And again, he doesn't only make bases. He also carves cottonwood bark and caricature. I'll go ahead and feature some of those. And he makes tool totes. Look at that. So again,
Fits in a 5-gallon bucket with room to spare for carving to throw on top and your glove and strop. You put a lid on top so it's watertight.
very cool. So if anybody's interested in that, reach out to them, and I'm sure they'll be happy to help you out. Here's some of their carvings. Very cool. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mike.
And today the scouts are here. They're having a class. They're getting new members to sign up. How you doing? And they're getting scouting badges. Is that right? You working on scouting badges today? Nice. So this is a good opportunity for the scouts to come in and earn their merit badge in wood carving, and they can do it right here at the show. Very cool. Dave, are we still good?
We're still doing good, man.
All right. So here's some birds. Again, you notice the ribbons that are there on the tables. Once they bring their carvings out from the competition, they're out here on the tables instead of all of them being out together. I'll walk on down more scouting. How are you? You're on with the International Association of Woodcarvers. So are you helping with the scouts?
Oh, yeah, that's something. We have a blast.
Nice.
Projects.
Good deal. Working on
Well, some of them are working on train whistles.
train whistles.
And some of them are just practicing strokes.
Very
Some are
cool.
doing neck slides.
Nice. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Hey, you're good.
So Blake, how many different categories of carving stuff did they have down there?
Hold on. Let me go over to the president of the club, and I will let him tell you all about it. You put me on the spot again.
Oh, sorry. We'll just go ahead and finish your walk around, and don't worry about that, man.
All right. So this is Larry Nix's stuff, and some of you all probably know him and have seen his stuff at shows before. He helped me judge yesterday. Hello, Mr. Larry. Good. All right. And we're going to move on down here. Some of you all may know this lady. This is Mrs. Simpson. She She was married to Charlie Simpson, who's a knife maker. Unfortunately, Charlie passed away a while back, but if any of y'all have ever gone to any of the shows that Charlie was at, he was a joy to be with. And she's still selling his knives. Thank you for coming. She also has tool holders. Of course, they've got books and stuff here. I'm going to move on around the room. So as you can see, it's a pretty diverse group here. We've got all different kinds of carving. Sorry, we're on with the International Association of Woodcarvers, so I'm broadcasting live up there. So y'all just carry on. Cool. Where he's going to do us a little demonstration here.
So this is a circuit reciprocating machine. Here's a universal joint.
Oh, cool.
This isn't really wood carving; it's woodworking.
Right.
Here's a gear, a 2-to-1 ratio gear.
Cool.
And here's a piston machine.
Nice.
I'm more into geometric shapes. The platonic solids, tray foil, and colloid. Most people throw their wood out if there's knots in it.
Right.
I put knots in my wood.
There you go. So he said most people throw their wood out when there's knots in them, and he puts knots in his wood. So there you go. So there's never any bad wood, right?
Yeah.
What was your name again?
Scott.
Scott. Nice to meet you, Scott.
Scott.
Thank you. Thank you, great Scott. Appreciate it. And look at these. How are you doing? Tell us your name, where you from?
Lewis Wayne.
Lewis Wayne.
Yeah.
Lewis does some fantastic carvings here.
Pickwick Lake, Tennessee.
Where is it?
Pickwick Lake on Tennessee.
Pickwick Lake on Tennessee, in Tennessee.
It's from Tennessee, Mississippi, and Alabama.
Nice.
City on the map.
Right. Cool. Very nice stuff. What kind of wood do you use?
Well, this is butternut.
Okay.
Most of them.
Gotcha.
And basswood.
Right. And again, you'll notice the ribbons there. They picked up quite a few yesterday. Very nice stuff. Thank you. Hello. Here's Mr. Paul Freeman. Paul does a lot of cottonwood. Looks like he does a little wood burning.
A little bit of all.
He's the technical guy. He's been helping me get things set up.
Been good being here.
Thank you. We appreciate it. It's been a good show for sure. Yeah, thank you. Now we're going to come over here. We're going to talk to the president of the show before I show some of his stuff. Mr. Phil Terry's coming in. Phil, tell us a little bit about the show, kind of how it ended up here, what the history is, and kind of what you all are planning on doing with it.
Well, we started out in the mall, had a smaller group of people, and then we moved to the Roundhouse here in Huntsville, and the Roundhouse outgrew us. Then we moved to the JC building at the fairgrounds up here, the local park, and then the church here volunteered for us to come here.
Right.
And this gym has proved to be a very comfortable place for us. A lot of people have complimented us on the facility and our background music that we've been playing, kind of mountain home music type.
There you go.
So
right.
It's been a good show. We've had a lot of people here, and a large number of our members have supported us in this function. It's been
nice.
Really good. And Blake's here with us, which gives us a higher spot on the internet.
I don't know about that.
On the world scene.
We've done our best to try to advertise for you. So we look forward to maybe coming back here next year and doing this again.
Love to have you here.
Yeah, hopefully it's still at the same location. There's plenty of room here to grow. So look forward to having other people down. That's the reason why we're having this broadcast, is to encourage other carvers to come down. If you're in the region, you know, if they can are within driving distance, they need to try to make the show next year.
And we have a carving group meets here every Thursday at a local church.
Nice.
So if they'll contact us, I can reach out through you, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And we have beginner classes starting shortly, and we'd love to have them in our group.
And I've heard that there's been like 30 people sign up for the beginner class this weekend.
32.
Right. So again, we're all about sharing wood carving and growing wood carving, and that's what it's about. So we appreciate that.
Very good.
I'm going to show some of your work now. Thank you, Phil. So he does a lot of different things. If you'll notice here, wood burning, carving, cottonwood bark, relief carving. How long you been carving, Phil?
22 years.
20 years.
Take a little more practice on me.
You're almost there. Almost there. He ended up getting second best of show with this piece. Very cool. If you'll notice, the book's carved out there, and you may not be able to see it on the screen, but there's words and stuff written on the inside of that, which is pretty cool. Very neat piece. He has a lot of small cottonwood bark houses. A lot of his houses have leans and stuff to them based on what the bark's delivered to him. Tell me about the coins that are in your pieces.
Well, one of the things I do, kind of my logo, is there are small coins hidden on every carving, large to small, and normally they're jewelry embellishments. But it's just kind of a logo thing I do. Sometimes I forget where they are.
Right.
And a lot of visitors like to look for them and try to find them.
Yeah. So that's the cool thing that he does. It's different than what other people do. Again, you'll see.
Left your foot a little.
So let me see if I can zoom in on that.
Tiny coin.
Right next to that, I'll let him point it out. Right next to that foot, there's a coin there.
Right here by his foot.
So he does that on each one of his carvings, and it's kind of like a little scavenger hunt trying to find those. Some real elaborate bark house scenes.
Ewok Village.
Ewok Village?
I'd like to know how to carve a fuzzy Ewok. I think you could finish it up.
There you go. Did some cool relief. Some very nice relief carvings. Dave, are we good still?
Yeah, man, we're still doing good.
Fantastic. All right, I'm gonna make my way on down through here. Thank you, Phil. Appreciate it. So they also have a wood vendor here. Just recently, they've put everything at half price, so a lot of it's going quickly. They had some cottonwood bark, and it's all gone. A lot of good basswood.
Hey, Blake, why don't you go grab me a big old hunk of that basswood, please?
And this is not basswood, but I can grab you some.
Oh, never mind then.
It's Tupelo.
Well, that's pretty.
Yeah, it's very cool stuff. They had some big basswood, but it's gone. Hello. Y'all are on live with the International Association of Woodcarvers. I'll get both of you in the picture. I'll let you introduce yourselves and talk a little bit about what y'all are doing here.
Oh, hi. I'm Greg. This is my wife, Janet. We both started carving back in 2015. And, to do some relief carving, some caricature carving, some wood burning.
A little bit of everything.
Little bit of everything.
Jack of all trades.
Yep.
Very cool stuff.
Well, thank you.
And how long have y'all been in the club?
Since 2015.
2015.
Yep.
So what do you think about this location as far as the location for the club?
We looked at a lot of venues. This one really came out on top. So
Nice.
We really like this.
Good deal. Nice. Well, thank you all for having us come down. I'm going to show a little bit of your work.
Thank you
And,
for coming. We appreciate it.
We look forward to being back next year. So.
Excellent.
Good. We hope so.
That's good. Yes.
We hope so.
So you got some wood burning here. Some caricature, and again, you'll see ribbons. So they've placed in the particular categories that these carvings were in. Got some chip carving down here. We'll walk down to the other end of the table and try not to make you dizzy.
Yeah, Janet's keeping the chip carving alive in our club.
So Janet's the key chip carver of the club. So if anybody wants a chip carve and you're in the area, you need to come see Janet. She'll get you hooked up and tell you what you need to do. That's some very cool relief carving.
Thank you.
You can't really tell, but you know, the shadow behind the buildings and stuff and the depth that they get on these carvings is just amazing.
Thank you.
And then we'll move on down to the caricature area. And I noticed he had a Batman that was here earlier that's now no longer here, so everybody's able to sell their stuff if they want to.
Yep, I sold them.
Yeah, so she seemed to leave happy, so
Yeah, she did.
must have been something she was looking for.
Yep.
All right, Dave, I'm going to make my way out to the hallway and talk a little bit about the raffles there. If you want to fill in a little bit, tell people about what we've got coming up, I'll make my way out there.
All right.
You're probably not ready for that, are you?
Nah, I'm not, but that's okay. We can make up some things.
All right, if you'll switch to your camera, I'll make my way out there.
All right, guys. Just want to let you know that we've got some fun things coming up here. If you've not been a part of the stuff going on Wood Carving Academy, this is a great time to start in. Dale Green, I know, has a class coming up on Santa. Then Janet Cordell, I think, has another class coming up early spring. I'm doing all this from memory, so I apologize since Blake's walking down a nice big hallway right now. We do appreciate everybody being here, and thank you guys for coming week to week. It does show a lot of support when we have as many members as we have coming in every week. I know I say members, but if any of you ever even participate and join us, that means you're a member of what we're doing. And we just want to thank you guys for being here and being a part of that. As Blake, I think, is getting settled in here.
Can you see me, Dave?
Yep, I'll switch back over to you there, Blake, and we'll get you going there, bud.
How about now? All right, so I am out here in the hallway. One of the things that they do to earn money for their club is they do raffles. And I want to talk a little bit about this because if other people are planning on doing a show and you want to earn money for your club, this is a great way to do it. So people have donated ornaments and they're selling raffle tickets for the entries to be able to win the raffle pieces. But the cool thing are these 3 trees, and it's the big items. You'll notice the number of ornaments that are on there. So the winner of each raffle, and there's only 3 of them, will win the tree and all the ornaments that are on it. So that's something pretty neat that I haven't seen before, was the fact that you would win so many pieces all at one time. So as you can tell, the cups are full with entries, and there's a lot of unique stuff on the trees. But if you're looking, or if you're a collector, or if you want to have just ornaments that are handmade, this is a good way to do that. Here's the raffle table. Items have been donated. Again, you buy tickets, you put them into the buckets, and when they do the drawing, then you win the piece that if they pull your name out. You'll notice there's one of our hats. There's a John Overby wood carving there that he's donated. A lot of cool stuff. There's some study sticks. There's a Dylan Goodson study stick. Some rough outs. A lot of books. Some knives. There's a Jerry McNulty. Some of you all know him from the Caricature Carvers show that we went to out in September in Colorado Springs. Jerry's putting together a beginner kit for new carvers, and he's donated a kit that they're giving away here today. One of the other things they did that I participated in is they're doing a friendship cane. And each person has the option of carving a cane piece, and they make a cane out of it, and then they auction, or they raffle that off. So you can see there the tickets that are in that. And There's my cane piece in there, and if on the back side there's another Santa on it. That's a pretty cool thing. Good way for them to raise money. You see there, it was donated by little Indian there on the front. You see bark houses. It's all kinds of stuff to help them raise money for this club so that they can continue the show. There's a scroll saw. There's a grinding machine. Just all kinds of stuff. The main tool vendor that they've got here is Bob Statlander. And if any of you all are familiar with his setup, he goes to a lot of different shows. And if you're looking for tools, if you're looking for burners, if you're looking for rough outs, pretty much anything, he's got it. That's him back there in the back talking to Tommy. You can see strops. Got a big set of flex cut tools, burners, coal wood. And I'm going to walk back here. I'm walking back to his piece that won Best of Show. And again, they have them back here on their own table. So this is the piece that won Best of Show. And if you'll notice, that carving is really pretty flat. So he's accomplished a lot of detail and a lot of caricature, or a lot of character in that flat piece of carving. Here's another one that he won 3rd place, Best of Show, with a cottonwood bark Santa. I'll walk on back here where his rough outs are. Another piece that he had in the show. That one won 2nd place in that category. And again, you'll see rough outs, rabbit carvings, wolf. So if you're looking for anything particular that has to do with wood carving, my go-to source is always Bob Statlander. He's got the rolling pins. Those seem to be very popular. He's got tons of those for sale here. So I'll show you all this stuff just to remind you all, if you're in the area and you're looking for wood carving stuff, or if you want to come to a great show and you're here close by, make sure you try to make this next year. I'm just going to put Bob on the spot here and say hello to Bob. This is Bob Statlander.
Hi, guys.
Statlander Woodcarving. You're on live with the International Association of Woodcarvers.
So I got to be careful what I say, huh?
Well, not necessarily. We're a friendly group.
All right. Well, hi, everybody.
Bob has a pretty robust website. So if you're interested in something, go out and check out his website. Again, he goes to a lot of shows and sets up at a lot of shows. So probably one of the shows that you have on your schedule, he's probably going to be there. So, yep. Bob, where can they find your schedule? Do you have a schedule posted
on
anywhere?
my website.
On your website.
StatlanderCarvings.com.
Okay, so great.
Okay, Google my name and I'll come up.
And if there's anything specific that they need before then, they can be in touch with you and you can help them try to find what they're looking for.
Yes.
All right.
All right.
Thank you, Bob.
Thanks, everybody.
Take you back around. He's got all kinds of knives, some OCC T tools. Got Ramelson out here. He's got dockyard tools. So if anybody's looking for dockyards and can't find them, Statlander's the place. Some of the Badger State blades, we had them on last week. He's got some of theirs in stock. Make sure you check that out. Tool totes. Again, anything really that you need, gloves, tool rolls, things like that. Contact Bob Statlander.
So I'll vamp again for Blake as he's walking down through the hallway and making sure everything's going. Guys, if you do get a chance and an opportunity to attend a show, even I mean, this one might be a little far away from you, but if there's one locally, I suggest go to it, enter something in, just to get the feedback from the judges. It's a great opportunity to have your pieces shown and seen, and actually have a discussion with those that are judging to find out, hey, what can I do better? What can I improve? I had a great opportunity when we were in Colorado to have Dave Stetson come and look at a couple of pieces I entered. Got some great feedback from that, and some things that I want to do differently now to create better scenes and to have better carvings to be able to enter into shows, and just for me to enjoy myself. So with that being said, I think Blake is at a spot where I'm going to head back over to him. And so Blake, I'm going to go back to you, buddy.
All right, Dave, can you hear me?
Loud and clear, man.
All right, so back here at the desk, I'm going to just reiterate what Dave said there. If y'all get a chance, really the best way to go get your creative juices flowing, and I find this every time I go to a show, is to get out there and look at other people's work. Not only do you get feedback from judges, other carvers, you get to meet other carvers. It's kind of a networking thing, but it's also like a family reunion. Just, you know, most everybody on the show probably knows carvers are probably some of the best people you'll ever meet. It's always good to try to get together with like-minded people and talk about things that you enjoy. And no better place to do that than at a wood carving show. So again, Huntsville, Alabama, this is the North Alabama Woodcarvers Association. They haven't had a show in 4 years. So when COVID hit, they stopped having shows. This is their first show since then. And one of the things that I advise them to do is to continue to have the show at the same location at the same time each year. And that'll help people remember to put it on their calendar and try to come year after year. And hopefully that'll help them grow their show. But it's a great place to come. If you get a chance, again, North Alabama Woodcarvers Association, Huntsville, Alabama. Come down, check it out. We're finishing up the day today, so the show ends at 4 o'clock Central Time, 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and we'll be traveling back to Bristol, Tennessee tonight. But next year, put it on your calendar, try to come down, and we appreciate them hosting us today and having our show come down, broadcast live, and hopefully you all can make it next year. I want to remind you again, next week we're off. We're not going to have a meeting next week. On the 18th of November, Dave Stetson's going to come in and he's going to present for us. So we look forward to that. We always have fun when Dave comes on with us. So we look forward to what he's going to share. And then we're going to work on getting some other shows lined up for January 2024 and start our calendar for the beginning of the year. So having said all that, I just want to thank you all for joining us today. It's been a good meeting. It's been a great show. We've had a bunch of fun down here. And if you get a chance, get out to a wood carving show. Go support the local clubs. Make sure you participate in clubs. And we'll see you all on November the 18th. Thank you all.
Blake, you're spotlighted.
We good?
Yep, you're good, man. Just don't forget to unmute yourself.
Can you hear me?
You did. You did. Don't tell her.
You got to come around here. You gotta
But
come
you're
around.
recording now.
It's all right. Come around.
I got to test everything out.
It's not live.
No, you're not live, Tommy.
She's got to see you, Dave.
Hey,
Hi,
Tommy.
Dave.
Hi, Tommy.
I've already been texting.
Have you already been texting?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, she messaged me earlier, said she's going to be a little, was getting out of Stetson's class because she had to go and do everything here.
You know, that text, the last one I sent you was, I forgot to send it. So it was like 30 minutes earlier that I left out of there.
Hey, spotlight us again one more time, Dave.
All right, hang on a sec. Let's go back to spotlighting.
All right, Tommy, say this is the International Association of Woodcarvers.
This is the International Association of Woodcarvers in Blake Lunsford and Dave Lee.
At North Alabama Woodcarvers Association.
In Huntsville, Alabama.
That's right.
You got to do it again. She mispronounced my name. Tommy, come on.
Okay. Oh.
Levy is in Chevy.
Levy is in Chevy. This is the start over.
It's recording, so it's catching all this.
We're all good, girl.
Don't
We'll edit it out.
I don't know.
Great job, Tommy. Great job.
Thanks.
See how fun that is?
Yeah, it's so cool. If you stand up high enough, you look smaller.
See, maybe that's what I need to do.
Yeah, they said look like that.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, fun time.
Good job.
Have a good time.
All right, let me get the recording stopped for the 80th time. So you'll have a bunch to send to me here in just
Yeah, you'll have all.
I mean, or do you have somebody else that's really close that's part of the show that you want to grab?
They're all down there. I tried to get Tommy Big Pen to come do it. She won't do it.
She won't.
She don't want to be on camera.
Punk. All right. Well, let me spotlight you.
You're on the big screen up there too, by the way.
Oh, hey, hi, me.
You ready?
Now you're on the big screen, so yeah, you can go.
Hey guys, it's Blake Lunsford here. I'm with the North Alabama Woodcarvers Association at the show down in North Alabama. Just want to say welcome to the International Association of Woodcarvers, where woodcarvers are helping woodcarvers. Thank you all.